Hey guys, wow, it's been a while since I've done a video. I think over a year since I've actually done a video. So obviously, like everyone, within a year's time, a lot has changed. Um, in the sense of my personal life and things like that. One thing has changed is I used to live in New York, but now I moved to San Francisco, and that was a huge move. So I went from one coast to the next, and I absolutely love it here in San Francisco. I love the Bay Area, the weather, the people. I haven't had to put on a coat this whole winter, so that's actually a good thing. And my fiance, she loves it out here too. So that was a huge change in 2016 that happened. Um, but let's talk a little bit. This is just an update video, guys. This is just to let you know where I'm at, and then I'm gonna do another video after this where I'm gonna go into a little bit of more details about trading. But this is just to guys let you know what I've been doing and things like that. And my 2016. If any of you guys been following me, 2016 I actually set a goal to up my size because for a couple years there I've been just stagnant on size. So 2016 was a huge focus for me to up my size to a certain level by the end of the year, and I actually accomplished that goal. And 2016, from a mental standpoint, was the best year that I ever had. I I never been locked in that much in trading and that focused and putting that much work in with just the studying of like my results and breaking them down and seeing where I can get better and things like that and talking to my mentor. So 2016 was a huge step. It was almost like I felt like this is a stretch, but like a professional athlete, like when you're just locked in and you put that work in, and to sustain that was very difficult. And then you throw in a move in the middle of all that too. We moved in July, so that's middle of the year, and you just throw a move in there. It was very difficult to stay focused, but I did because I had a good core group around me. You guys always remember me saying you want to build like a team of people around you, whether some are going to be better traders than you, some are not going to be better traders than you, but you want to build a great support system around you where you can bounce ideas off, where you have a mentor. They can pick you up when you're down, and they can make you keep your eye on the go, on the ball, and don't fall off the wagon. And that's what my mentor did to me. He held me accountable. He talked to me about my size because that was my biggest um, thing going into 2016, to up my size, but to do it in a conservative, smart way. We don't want to just up your size for the sake of upping your size. We up my size in a gradual way that actually made sense for me mentally, and it was a great, and I was locked in and focused the whole year. And that's probably one of the reasons why I didn't post as much, because it was, some of you guys, if you've been following me too, I have a job too, but at my job I'm actually allowed to trade. So with that being said, I was just locked in and focused, and it took a lot of energy. And we're not talking about physical energy, we're talking about mental energy. And then on top of that, I had where I was training for triathlons too. So all that was going on at once in my life in 2016. So it was a little bit harder for me to focus on posting the videos. I'll come home and I'll train, and I just didn't want to post the video. But then when I look back at some of my videos, those videos were very therapeutic for me. It actually helped me see where I was at mentally, just listening to the words, where I was at mentally and where I was at as a trader during that time. It's like a snapshot of that time in my trader's life. Like I said, mind of a trader. That was my mind at that time, and it was amazing. So that's why I want to get back to doing this consistently. And another thing, I think it helps certain people because some of the struggles that you may be going through. You can look at me and say, "Oh, another trader's going through there," so I'm not the only one. And it can, makes you feel a little better because trading is a lonely journey, and we only know people pretty much from online, or we stuff. Most of the time, most traders we talk to online, or very very rarely do we meet people in person. So it is a lonely journey. And then most people, they would talk to you about trading the markets, and they would say something like, "Oh, isn't that gambling?" And you're like, "No, it's not gambling." It's so funny when people say that, but so it's a very lonely journey. So to always have that support system was great, and that's what kept me on track. It got me through 2016, and I was very focused and locked in. So now let's fast forward to 2017. Now I have goals. I always have goals for 2017, but what I can tell you, and this is just me being completely open with you guys. 2017, I don't have the same focus. And I talked to my mentor about this. He said, because you are so locked in, it's hard to sustain that type of level of being that focused for that period of time. You're talking about a whole year. Every day was eating, sleeping, breathing, trading. It felt like I was starting over again, and I had that level of focusness for that whole year. So this year, I took the pedal, I took my foot off the gas a little bit, and I'm trying to enjoy life a little bit more and not be so as 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 locked in. And I could see the difference in my results. My results are not as consistent, not as strong as 2016. Some could say market condition, but we had pretty decent market condition this year. It's been periods of chop like any other year, but in reality, it's because I'm not locked in like I want. So when I look at professional athletes, I really respect them because Jesus Christ, to be locked in like that every single year, all year long, that's just amazing. I'm just trading. I'm just sitting in front of a computer screen and trading all day and analyzing my data at the end of the day. And I'm kind of exhausted. So imagine what physically and mentally what they're going through and being locked in and being one of the best at their sport, for a long sustained period of time. But it has taught me a lot. It taught me what I need to do if I want to take myself now to the next level. It taught me that I can get myself to the next level. All I gotta do is lock in and focus. Um, and that's just a little bit of where I'm at right now in my trading journey. It's a constant battle of always getting better, improving, and things like that. And I just want to let you guys know what's going on. And I will be posting another video, but that one's going to be more trader centric. This was just an update on what I'm doing and what I'm trying to accomplish. And this will be more consistent because this when I look back on it, it helped me a lot. I felt accountable, to the few people who watched it. I felt like I had to be authentic and truthful about the business of trading and what my results are and not. I think we need more of that in trading. And we can look online and see someone who, oh, they're a superstar trader, and trading's not like that at all. It's just not. You're gonna have good years, bad years, good days, bad days, good months. It's just gonna be like that. So anyone who tells you they're consistently, I mean, they never have a losing day, I will question them just because of the random nature of the markets. So you know, just that alone would make you have a couple losing days. But in my next video, I'm going to go into a little bit more about my trading details and stuff like that. So, uh, nice to be back, guys, and we're going to keep this going. Hope this helps. If you got any questions, put them in the comment section. I will answer them, but have a nice Saturday.